now we're going to go back to show you this video of how to write program in VI, right? And more in this by learning more about Java a little bit here. We want to show you how to use a constant, right? So we go to do final stand for constant in Java int. I want to create like quarter. You see that I have to capitalize all of them because that's the naming convention for Java, that when you define constants you should uppercase, okay, the name. So quarter is 25, right? Int temp 10 nickel, right? So that's the point of like why constant, because it's always like that. Can damn more than 10? Never, right? Can nickel more than 5 or less? That's why we use constant, because it's always the same. Just like in math, when you do pi 3.1414, constant. So that's what you start to use. You should not say int x 3.1414, right? So you just say final int pi, right, equals to 3.414, right? Something like that. But now we just use in the term of penny, right? Penny equals to always 1, right? So we have the input dialog now. This one will return. Remember this thing, you can read Java doc. It's going to show you what would it return, right? Like the JavaFX show input dialog, right? If you don't know how to use show and wait, right? Text input dialog JavaFX. Then just go to Java doc and just search for show and wait. I'm looking for Java doc. That's not Java doc. There, that's the one, right? Show and wait. Okay. Return optional, right? It's return optional, and this is just the type, like option no, and type like we gonna say string. You read back, right? A string. So we gonna say wherever the user enter in. So I'm gonna say key, okay? All values, okay. All right, so now we get the value that user enter in as a string, right? Then we gonna have to get the value itself. So we have to know how to get the value out of the optional. Optional is technically a class, right? So we can do get, returns the values, right? So we can do get. So pretty much we can do dot get, and the type is string here, right? So we gotta come back and see. We said value dot get, right? That's the method, right? Which is gonna be a string value. Let's see if I can say amount, right? This is talk about enter, insert money in, right? Just like a changing machine, and returns the change. Now let's see if this working. It's going to pop up. So we're gonna use alert then, right? Dialog. Okay, alert equals to new alert, right? And we need to specify the type, right? Okay, so we see that alert has the type. We can use alert type information right there, right? And then we can just set the content, right? Set content text and show and wait. No, I'm not recording. So we could use alert, okay, to pretty much just display the amount here. So alert, we just say alert type dot information type, right? And now alert dot, let's try to set title if you want to, say change amount. Okay. And alert, we gotta do alert set, right? Is it set contents? Set content text to, now we know the amount. If you want to get a change, right? Quarter, the change in quarter is, how do we calculate this? Just taking the amount, right? Concatenate with the amount. If you want, you can just declare int, right? Q stand for quarter change equals to, we need to parse, right? In order to calculate integer dots, parse int, parse the amount, the whole amount, like $1, right? If we put dollars, we're going to turn it into cents, multiplied by 100, right? $5 just multiplied by 100. And divide by the constant that we just created, quarters, right? Then we get a quarter change, which is concatenated to the output here, Q change. And then just do alert dot show and wait. All right, so let's write and quit and try to recompile this program. Let's type javac test.java errors. That's what we expect, because we need to import, right? Optional, we have to import alert. We didn't import them, right? So what's the package that they're reset? So we have to go back and do import things that we didn't import. Okay, insert import JavaFX dot scene dot control dot alert, right? And another one. Now we can use the command mode, escape back to command. YY stand for copy the line. P paste that, right? Or DD, you delete it. You see, DD twice. I just delete it twice. So if I do U undo, right? U undo, right? See that? So those are the key for command, right? Learn some VI command. Delete the white space here. Insert back. Go back here to say alert type. Now another one is java.util.optional. So those are packages for those. So let's quit, write and quit, and recompile the code. Oh, so I need to use the period. I happen to use comma. Go back. Okay, this has to be period, right? And insert dot escape, write and quit, recompile it. All right, integers. So I have to import integer too, right? When you do parse, integer is a class too. So I'm not expecting you to remember all the packages. So we can just say integer java doc It's going to tell you, oh, it's under Java.lang. Normally Java.lang is auto imported, so that means something else not right. Oh, spelling integer. So that's why they don't know what is it. So we're gonna have to do insert. Okay, and delete that. Right, and quit back. Recompile the code. Okay, no more errors. Let's run it. Input. Now we might want to change this. We can change its set text content, right? Now let's say I put $5. The change is quarter, right? In quarter is 20. All right. So that's how it works. So